freshly squeezed apple, pear and Swiss chard juice. An unusual but popular mix. But the real recipe for success, Petar Glamočan discovered, came down to hard work, persistence and belief in himself. 5 months ago he was unemployed, so he decided to open a fresh juice shop with some help from the government. During the first year of business he will get up to $5,500. All of that, Petar says, he will pay back to the state through his retirement and health costs. And as his business grows, he's employed others.
3 of us are working here right now, but we plan to have 1 more in next week or so, because business is growing. In spring we will probably expand to 1 more shop. This is a concept of health food. That is in today. People want that.
More and more unemployed people in Croatia are becoming self-employed. 3 years ago that number was around 700, but last year it increased to over 5,000. But for a country with more than 370,000 unemployed people, that is still a small figure. Small businesses in Croatia will get more than $15 million from the state and $4.5 million more from EU funds. But individual stimulus will be up to $4,500.
That is new from this year. We're giving smaller amounts for stimulus and everyone will get the same, regardless if they're applying for a business or a craft company. We will give them money only according to their business plan.
Anyone who needs money to start a business has to come to the bureau with their idea. And if it's approved and the stimulus is granted, the business can be registered. And most Croatians we spoke to seem to support the idea, despite concerns of public spending during a time of financial crisis.
Any amount of money for stimulus is absolutely a positive thing.
If someone is successful, he doesn't need much.
That seems like a lot of money to get at once, but I think that the whole thing is much more expensive.
The scheme requires that potential business owners have their own startup money before they apply for the grant. And if they don't use the money on the business, the government will take it back. While there are many like Petar who are taking advantage of this scheme, some say more needs to be done to help the hundreds of thousands of other Croatians who are still unemployed. Jasmina, Al Jazeera, Zagreb.